Hotties. Today I'm going to put on my Novo Ovo V-shape tips. And you can sit there and act like you don't like them. But don't knock them till you try them. I bet you'll love them. Not sponsored, just being real. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I put on a few of them. I've already done my peel off base coat and other stuff in a previous video, so you saw me do that, and it's been a couple days, and no, I haven't put anything on my nails since then. This is still peel off base coat. But you can see that my nails are doing a lot better. This is the last one, I believe. This one and this one with some lifting left. So I've been taking it easy on them even when I'm removing. So that's almost grown out, that, and this is almost grown out to the same size. So we're doing good. As you can see, the rest of them look very, very decent. Now, since these won't stay on more than a week, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with builder gel. The set after this, I'll probably do an actual hard gel set that I will not use peel off base coat on. I just file that off. But we're going to do this again because I've already got a design picked out for this right hand by a viewer that wants Mediterranean tile nails. So I will try that on this hand. And your mission for tonight is to pick a design for this hand. So the first design I do on this next video will be Mediterranean, and then that following video will be this. So this will be Wednesday's video, this will be Friday's video. So you've got some days to comment on this video and tell me what you'd like to see me do on this. Just keep in mind, I cannot draw characters. That's out of the question. I only have limited characters and stickers and foils. Now you could pick a theme and I can kind of go with that, but I can't draw characters. Not yet. It's always time for improvement. Now, first thing I'm going to do, I've washed my hands with antibacterial soap. I'm going to put my right hand nails on first because I am very right-handed. It's easier without. But I'm going to wipe these off with alcohol. Sorry, cat was in something it wasn't supposed to be in. So, wipe it off with alcohol so you get all the oils off your nails from touching your skin, your hair, whatever. So you want the gel to not, it separates when there's oil on your nails. So like if you put that on there with some oil, the gel actually separates so it doesn't cover what all you want it to. I'm going to adhere these nails with the HEMA-free base coat by Beetles. Once again, it's already got the peel off base coat on. So that's what we're going to do. There's a little rough thing there. Let me file that down first and I'll be right back. I got the bump out. It took a little bit of the peel off base coat away, but I believe there's enough on there that it'll do what it needs to do when it comes time. That one little piece without base coat, I don't think it's gonna make or break it. And my nail will be protected because I'm using base coat to adhere. I don't normally use tip glue, although I got the BT Art Box tip glue. I think I'll stick with what I know. And I know my Beetles base gel holds it on there decently. Now I haven't used the HEMA-free one yet, but we're gonna do what we do. First thing I'm gonna do is paint the entire nail, a thin layer on the entire nail. I don't know why that much was on the brush. And since you've got it over the entire nail, you only have to put a little on this tip. Now keep in mind that this is what they consider a V-tip So instead of that well that goes like this is more like a 1/3 cover instead of a half cover nail, which I actually find them a lot easier to use, if I'm being honest. It's stuck to a lot more of the nail, and even though you might get one or two crooked, I feel like it's a lot easier to get straight. I'm gonna cure that on there. Straight, sidewall to sidewall. And the sizes are a lot bigger. So if you've got a wide thumbnail like I do, so much better. I love these tips. I'm so getting more. I'm already in the process of getting 2 more boxes. I've got 2, I want 2 more. Because, unfortunately for my pointers and my ring fingers, they're the same exact size and they don't sell them individually yet. Otherwise, I would have the individual sizes, bags of the individual sizes for this. And they only come in the one shape, which is the stiletto. I'm not complaining there because that's what I wanted. Whole nail, then the tip. And so you can push this as far up or down the nail as you want. And there's a line in the center to help you get it straight. That one's a little crooked. There we go. She's slightly crooked, slightly. Not bad though. So I'm going to continue putting these on and I'll be back. To make sure you do a full cure once you've got those temporarily secured with your flash cure lamp. Then you stick it in your big lamp for 60 seconds. Because we don't want no uncured gels around here. HEMA free, TPO free, or whatever. And then I still have to do this hand. I just want to make sure I said that. Hey, bye-bye. I got these on too now. I'm going to cure those for 60 seconds. Okay. Now, I'm going to see how lazy I can be as far as these are concerned. Because I'm feeling lazy today. So what I'm going to try to do is not do any of the filing as far as, you know, the V shape is. These are already thick. So I'm just thinking I'll put a base coat on, put the builder gel on, and then that's it. Nothing else. Because, you know, then I'm going to decorate them in another video for my viewers. But I'm going to see if I can do that since they're only staying on a week. Oh, why not save myself the trouble? They're going to be covered with polish. So even if these numbers show, which I don't think they will, then, you know what I mean? It's basically going for the decoration and seeing how lazy I can be and how long they'll last as well with the builder gel and the peel off base coat and not doing any extra prep. Now, one thing I will do is seal the cuticle. I'm going to do that regardless. Can't believe I got all this base coat all over me. I don't even know how I did it. Let me get this off and then I'll come back. Okay, so clearly we're going to file the free edge and everything, but I don't plan on doing that until after I put everything on it. I'm not going to go with the super sharp because I don't want to stab my animals in the eyes or myself. So it'll be slightly rounded at the tip like last time. So we're just going to go in with another layer of the base gel. And you can see the V cut right here. So I'm gonna put this base coat on it. Oh, they're good clear nails too if you wanted to do clear. Okay, They're already frosted, so I don't have to, you know, buff the top. And then gel sticks to gel, so the builder gel is going to look great on here. No problems with that. I'm going to cure this by itself since the thumb and come back. Let's paint these. Still base gel. Doesn't have to be a thick coat. This isn't our builder gel. And I was right, this clear gets rid of that number on the nail tip. I like to do 2 at a time, but see, you can see the number right here right now, and now you can't. So it works out, and these turned out really, really clear with just the base coat on. So if I wanted to do a clear set of nails, this would be them. I was wondering that last time, but I didn't use a base coat. But yes, they'd be a very good clear nail. Very nice. I'll be back when I finish. I am now going to the sides of these and file them in just a little before I add the builder gel, even though I'll be filing it again. Because I'm seeing now that I didn't get enough gel on the corners here. And that's fine. But I'm trying to clear it up now so I don't have the problem later. Or a bigger problem with it later. But this is part of the trying to take a shortcut. I am seeing the error of my ways, if you will. This is why you file down where the tip is on the nail. Will it stop me this time? No. Should it? Of course. But it shall not stop me. Get me a fresh wipe with some alcohol on it. There we go. Now, builder gel. Let's start with our thumb. I'm just going to paint a thin layer on here. I'm not gonna worry about an apex so much because these kind of give you that. And I don't need a deep apex right now. Not for no week-long nails. So I'm gonna paint 2 layers of this builder gel on it. Let it level out and then cure it and call it a day. Because look at the apex I've already got. She's doing good on her own. Okay, flash cure that. Do it about 8 to 10 seconds. Then I move on to the next nail and do it in between, and then a full cure. There we go. This is why I opted to do most of the filing before I put this on, because I didn't feel like I need a bunch of builder gel. Flash cure. Moving on. Like I said, after this layer gets fully cured on all the nails, then I'll add a second layer, and then we'll be done with the builder gel even. Do I have other builder gels besides clear? Yes, I do. A builder in a bottle. But I'm trying to use this up first. Looking good. It levels out very easily. When I get done with this, I'll come back. I'm gonna go ahead and do the second coat as well and come back, and then you'll see the... Okay, I've got all my builder gel on. This is from Alcohol, where I wipe these nails. Now I gotta wipe the other side with some alcohol. Now if I was gonna keep these as clear nails, I'd go in the bathroom and scrub that with soap and water to get that out of there. You can just scrape it out of there if you want, and then paint clear polish under there, but I'm not. So I'm just getting the dispersion layer off of these, the sticky layer, if you will. And then I'm going to shape them. I have noticed about this BT Art Box Builder Gel, it's rubbery. So like when I went to take it off because the peel off base coat, and I got the orange stick wedged under there, it felt like I was only pulling up the polish. It was real thin and rubbery. Turns out that was the builder gel. It's just really rubbery. It's not hard like hard gel at all. So, like I said, I want these tips to be rounded. Come under here. Zero you in so you can see better. I want to get under here first. And then I don't want them super rounded. I just don't want them pointy. That looks good. And see, this got a weird thing on the end of it. It's hard to file at this angle. But I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing to these first couple nails. Then I'll file the rest off camera. Alright, so that's the shape I'm going for. I'm going to finish up the rest and come back. Okay, I'm seeing the error in my ways. By being lazy and not letting the gel droop down to make an apex, you've got this lump here. That's also from not filing the nail tip. And it's a little bumpy right here. So, I kind of messed up. But that's okay. I'm still going with it. I'm just going to add a little more here. And I don't see a little spot here or there that needs some. But other than here, it's not real bad. So I'm going to go back in with this builder gel. If I quit throwing everything down. And fix that. And I'm going to just put the gel where I see that it's bumpy. And then add a little extra there. And then brush it on down after I filled the extra in. Oh. There we go. Hear that? And that's the only adjusting I'm going to do. I think it'll be enough. But it is all done for the most part. And that's what I was going for. And so you can't even tell, you know, like if you had on some tips that had the half moon, you'd be able to see those without filing them. These, you can't see them. You can't tell me that you see where those tips start and begin, you know, start and end on top of my nail. Nova Ovo. Okay. They can be super clear. They're already matte, so you don't have to worry about buffing them to put any gels on them. The underside's already matte, so you don't have to buff those to stick them to the nail. They're clear as can be. The numbers disappear once you put the gel on top of them. They're super thick at the ends. I like it. And they even give you the instant apex basically without being a full tip. What's not to love? I'm sorry. I'm all for it. And I'm certainly getting more. And if they make some more shapes with this V, I'm getting those. I sure am. I would like some coffins like that. So that's the end of what I had to do. I've shaped them. When I get through here, I'm going to go ahead and, well, I guess I still have to buff them. Well, let me buff them. And then I'll be done. And then, like I said, the next video, which will be Wednesday, will be when I come on here and do the Moroccan tile nails on my right hand. Meanwhile, I'm just going to come on through here and buff these. I've already wiped them off with alcohol. Like if I put the right amount of gel on here, you wouldn't even be able to tell where that tip was. Well, you still can't tell where the tip is. You can just see where the gel overflowed underneath. But yes. I like these tips. I love these tips. And it's too bad they don't ask me to sponsor them, because I certainly would. And I'd be telling nothing but the truth. I've already wrote them on Instagram. They haven't wrote back, so if they ever need a positive review, here it is. Very, very easy to deal with. Super easy. I will say the BT Art Box Builder Gel, I don't care for. I don't like how rubbery it is. Like I said, if I wasn't trying to use it up, I wouldn't even be using it. I know it's not hard gel, but I've never, even the other builders in a bottle aren't this rubbery. It even feels rubbery. I didn't ask for rubber base coat. It's a, well, I didn't buy it. I won it in a giveaway. But I'd have been mad if I bought that. I wanted a builder in a bottle, not rubber base coat. This is going to require some filing. That's the one I had to add some to. But if you notice or not, the rest of these don't need anything extra. They really don't. Like I said, I gotta seal these cuticles in too, so I don't know where I thought I was going with this video to end it. It's not time yet. And it's like rumbling like it's almost like it's rubber base gel. I think they put the wrong thing in the bottle, if I'm being honest. Very weird. This should be solid, like hard. This shouldn't be rubbery. BT Art Box, watch what you're putting in your bottles, because you put some rubber base gel in this bottle that clearly says Builder Gel. Gel Constructor. Acrylates my ass. This is well, there's acrylates and rubber gel. That is rubber base gel. I'm sorry, I don't care what you say. That's what that is. Definitely rubber base gel. And I cured it for 80 seconds. So you can't say it's not cured. Anyways, let me go ahead and seal these cuticles. They can look a lot better than this. I gotta get my 5-in-1 bit. I'm putting it on 6. And I'm just sealing it in. That's all I'm doing. So there's no horrible lifting until I'm ready. Plus, it makes it look better. See? Yes, I'm filing into this rubber base coat. That's okay. It's making it look more natural, like it's coming from my cuticle. Why are you slowing down there? I guess I turn it up some. Okay, I'm at a 9 now. See? Looks so much better at the cuticle when you do this. Plus, if this was such you wanted to stay for a while, of course you want to blend it in. The whole idea of sealing the cuticle is to make it flush with the nail so it doesn't lift. That's what this whole procedure is about. It just happens to also make it look better. There you go. Now, I shall buff it the rest of the way around the cuticle. Don't know why I didn't do that first to begin with. Not thinking clearly. And there you go. I'm going to do the same to the other side. And then that'll be it. So thank you for coming to spend time with me. Thank you for watching me stick my nail tips on for our designs that's coming up on Wednesday and Friday. Please have a wonderful day, month, night, week, year. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, my little hotties.